Hey guys, welcome back to my colourful country life. Today I have received in the mail some beautiful handmade metallic watercolour paints that the lovely Karen from KJDesignbyKaren has sent me out to try. You all know how much I love shiny sparkly things, so I'm actually dying to try these out. I am currently working on this page in Lulu Mayo's Emily & Sea Creatures, and I'm ready to start finishing the page off with embellishments. So this happy mail has come at the perfect time to test out these beautiful paints on my page. Now, I may or may not have already had a sneak peek at the colours before I started filming, and I just couldn't help myself, and I think we might have the perfect colours in the palette to finish off this page. So they do come in this beautiful tin, and we have Karen's little slogan and her business name on the sticker on top. And if we open it up here, they are beautifully packaged. Now I'll just show you how well packaged they actually are. We've got this bubble wrap here to protect our colours, and then this little bit of paper here to keep them in place as well. And I'll just gently lift that out. So we have 12 different colours here. We have a beautiful range of colours as well. I'm looking forward to swatching these out. Look how bright that green is. I'll just lift this closer so you can see what wonderful colours they are. We're going to swatch them out on this card. Now, Karen does have an Etsy shop where she sells her paints as singles and in sets as well. And I think, one second, let me just look it up. Yeah, you can request a custom order as well if you want to make up your own set. So single paints, I'm looking here on Etsy, and in Australian dollars, it is $13.04. And our sets, one second. Oh, there's all different size sets here. So there's sets of 6 colours from anywhere from around $70 for 6 colours. And like I said, you can do a custom order as well. So make up your own colour palettes. So I will list Karen's Etsy store in the description down below, as well as her Instagram too. So you can go and give her a follow on Instagram so you get to know when she's bringing out any new colours and stuff. Now, these are in here with a magnet. So let me just pop one out. Okay. And Karen has very kindly written the names on, which is great because we all know my handwriting isn't so flash, not like this colour. So this is flash, and you can see the magnet on the bottom. And if you can see here that is domed, look how much product you're getting with that. So they do all have their names on the side. What I think I'm going to do is, there's a bit of cardstock in the top here. I'll just tip that out. I'm going to swatch them all onto this cardstock, and I'll just write the names underneath just so I know what's what. I'll swatch them in, will I swatch them in that order? I'll swatch them that way. One or the other. We're going to swatch them out. I do have my Paul Rubens size 0 brush here and a cup of water. So I will just add some water to them to activate them. So I'm just going to spray them with some water. Okay, so while I'm waiting for that to activate, I have read that they actually activate really quickly. It doesn't take too much water or take too long to be ready to go. So I'm just going to pop that to the side for a second. I am thinking we might use one of these colours. This gold looks really pretty and shiny, so we might use that for the stars perhaps. This beautiful vibrant pink, this fuchsia type colour, we might use on our dolphins, and one of these blues perhaps for our water. So let's see if they're ready to go. Okay, I'm left-handed, so I'm going to start with this one here. Look at that. Look at that pigment. Okay. Now, we all know I'm not the neatest swatcher, but oh, look at that shine. That is pretty. Let me lift that up. Can you see how much that's sparkling? put my light on. Look at that. That's really pretty. Okay. Now, I'll write the names underneath when I'm done, I think. This one here. And this is pretty too. The first one has bigger chunks of glitter, I think, than the second one, but look at the shine. Oh, look at that. What's the name of that one? Royal. Okay, now this one looks interesting. What colour is this going to be? Sunset. Okay. That's a pretty colour. Really nice for autumn, this one. It's like a burnt orange. Like a pumpkin orange. Here we go. I could do this all day. Just sit here looking at that under the light. Okay, next colour, Karen. Get distracted so easily. It's like, oh, sparkly things. Okay. Look how much product is in here. This looks like it'd be a really nice metallic, like a metal colour. Oh, this is flash. Oh, that's beautiful. That'd be a really nice colour for metal objects. Hang on, where's my light? There we go. So pretty. I am obsessed with that gold. Okay. This is a nice, sort of a greyish brown. Like a gunmetal type of colour. Good for tree trunks, even good for other like deep dark metallic stuff as well. But wood, any wood objects. Oh, they look even prettier when they dry. Look at that. That is beautiful. I should swatch them all and just show you at the end, but I can't. I just like looking at it under the light. Oh, this is pretty. This isn't what I was expecting. That's a really pretty colour. Beautiful colour for if you're doing like a muted palette and you want to add some sparkle to it. Sort of like a rosy pink. Like a pinkish brown. Where's the light? There it is. Now let's have a look at these blues, see if we can figure out which one we're going to be using on the page today. Look at that colour. This might be the one. This is really pretty icy blue. Now I'm getting distracted by my cows. If you can hear mooing in the background, there's a cow yelling at a calf just outside my window. Okay. Someone's getting in trouble for walking away from mum, I think. This is a beautiful blue too. That's nice. It's a nice royal blue. It actually kind of matches the colours that I actually use in the water. I think this one will contrast and that one matches. So I don't know which one I want to use. I'll wait till it dries. Do I want to match or contrast? This green, I'm dying to see what this green looks like. Look at that, it's almost fluorescent. This would be perfect for your Halloween colours. You know, your greens, your purples, your oranges. It's like a fluorescent or a lime green. Okay, let's have a look at this next one. Looks like a bit of a minty green. That's pretty. These two would look really great together on a page. Especially on like a wintry, snowy page. Can't wait to see what they look like when they dry. Look at this one. Okay. Now, what colour is this one? I wonder. It's like a green gold, I think. Yeah. It's more of a green gold. It kind of reminds me of the Prismacolor green ochre. Good for your autumnal pages, I think. That's a really pretty colour to match. Now this colour looks beautiful. Oh, look at that. One of my favourite colours. Look at that. Look how pretty they are. They show up so well. Sometimes it's really hard to capture sparkle on camera. So these are capturing so easy. That's how sparkly and shiny they are. Look at that. So on our page today, we're definitely using this really shiny gold here, the very first one, on our star. And we might use it on the little stars too. That pink we're going to use on our dolphins. It's like a pinky purple. Can't wait to see what it looks like when it's actually dry. And then for the water, I'm still tossing up. I'm thinking I'm going to go for the light blue to contrast. It is quite even though it's quite a bold page, it is quite light in colour. Like I didn't really use deep dark tones, if that makes any sense. Like I kept the darkest colour sort of a medium tone rather than adding in like your indigo blues or your blacks or your espressos or something to make the colours a bit darker. I did keep them a bit more on the lighter side. So I think we'll keep with a lighter colour, which is this one. Yeah. Now this is a colour along up on the channel as well. So I'm filming this for my colour along too, and I will insert the footage of that right here. Okay, so here is the completed page. Like I mentioned earlier, I used the first colour here, which is golden. Look at that shine. I use that colour on all the stars, and I will lift this up into the light so you can see all that beautiful shine. Hopefully that is catching in the light. Now, someone did ask me the other day, I'm not quite sure if it was here on YouTube or somewhere else. It could have been on Instagram, maybe. I can't recall. But they did ask me if I had a favourite super shiny gold paint. And at the time I was like, oh, you know, not really, but, you know, this is what I use. And I listed like the different paint pens, the KJDesignbyKaren shimmer spray, all that sort of stuff. But I think this might be it. Can you just see how beautiful and shiny that is? And if you remember back to, I think it was my June completed pages, when I coloured in this book last, and I was complaining about another brand of metallic watercolour paint. So it was the CSY watercolour paints, and they were just flaking off at the slightest touch on the page. Well, these do not do that. Look at that. Nothing on my fingers whatsoever. The quality of these paints are absolutely amazing, and you will most likely be seeing these feature quite a lot on my pages going forward. I also used pewter here, which is a cool icy blue with a silver reflect, and I used that on the waves. And then on the dolphins, I used gerbera here, this sort of pinky purple colour. It looks so beautiful. This is so smooth. It's just a stunning colour, and if I lift it up you can see the shine on it there. It's just a really smooth finish. Beautiful, shiny, smooth finish. Hopefully that's getting captured in on my light. I think that's working there. The glitter is just so fine in that one. So I have written all the names down on here now since I showed you this last. So we have golden, which is the one I used for my stars. We've got royal, we've got sunset, we've got flash. Now look at flash. Flash is pretty flash. Look at that colour. I love that colour. We've got brown here. Beautiful, sort of a cool brown, I guess. Even though it does have some, has it got silvery reflect in it? This will be really pretty for any wood elements. And copper. Now, without knowing the name of this, I was saying that it'd be really good to use on metallic objects, and that would be why it's called copper, I guess. Now we've got pewter, which I mentioned using on the waves. We've got navy, which is a deeper blue, also with a silver reflect in it. And we've got aubergine. Now I kept saying aubergine was fluorescent. It's actually just this really beautiful, vibrant green. Think Prismacolor spring green. Spring green? Yeah. And it has sort of like a golden reflect. If you can see that, it's just the most beautiful bright green. I can't wait to use that in a colouring book as well. Now the gold green, so you've got sort of this sort of pale minty green as the base, and then the reflect is sort of this yellow green, so hence the name gold green. And then we've got the beautiful bronze, and of course the gerbera. Now in the swatch the gerbera doesn't look quite as shiny as the rest, but it actually really is. Like you can see on the page how super shiny that is. It's just a lot smoother and a lot finer than the other colors. Now the white on my page is a different brand. I didn't have a color matched in this set, so I just used the Lightwish Gold palette, and that is the color White Gold from the Lightwish Gold palette. But these paints are gorgeous. They are the best quality. And like I said earlier, be prepared to be seeing these featured quite a lot on my colouring pages, especially that golden colour. Go check out Karen's Etsy store. You can buy these in singles if you like the shades, or you can get a set. They are beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all soon. Bye for now.